Hello, 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 hello. Whoo. Hello, warriors. Hello, sovereign warriors. Happy New Year. Let me wait for you guys to come through. Hello. Say hello when you join. Let me know that you're here. Let me know that you are here. It's been a long time since we chilled. Hello, gorgeous. Hello, Sibongile. Hello, beloved. Thank you for joining. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year, everyone. Join in. Say hello in the comment section. Let me know where you are coming from, which part of the world you are in. And hashtag warrior of light. That's our new hashtag. We're using hashtag warrior of light because we are here to affirm that we are warriors of light, right? So let me know that through your hashtag. If you're watching this as the replay, hashtag replay, hashtag replay. I'm just trying to share this, but this computer is refusing, so just waiting for a few more people to join in and we will jump into today's conversation. Yes, hashtag warrior of light. If you're watching this as the replay, hashtag replay. Let us know that you're here, you're joining us. Let us know that you are here in the year 2021, you know? Yes, so Happy New Year. And let me know which part of the world you are coming from. We have Musiani, who is in South Africa. Where in South Africa are you, Refilwe Musiani? Right, I'm coming here all the way from Gaborone in Botswana, in my green bedroom. It's been such a long time since I've done live stream in this room, right? For those who've been with me for the past 3-4 years, you know how I used to do tons of live streams in the green bedroom. Okay, beloveds, I'm giving up on trying to share this. So yes, hashtag warrior of light. Hi, Latasha. You're not feeling well today. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm sending you much love. I know also the energy of the US right now are not the best energies. So that's probably also part of the reason why you're not feeling well. But I'm sending you healing light. And yeah, Happy New Year to you too. Happy New Year, everyone. Dumelang, everyone. Makosi. Ashe, hashtag warrior of light. That is how we greet here as well. Yes. So today we're doing Transmission Thursdays for those who are joining for the first time, who are joining the community. I do these transmissions every Thursday, and I used to actually do them in Instagram, but I am moving them here to Facebook. Probably going to move them actually to Zoom and then maybe live stream them, because I have this exciting idea of how we can build more community and support, and Zoom allows us to have like a better connection and we can have conversations. So I'm still working on that, still feeling my way through that, but for now we are here on Facebook. And Transmission Thursdays is essentially just me coming here to share in some wisdom that I'm receiving from my higher self, I'm receiving from my guides, and you know, God, that are coming through, and also just from what I'm learning in my journey as part of, you know, warrior of light community, I guess. Yeah. So we're gonna be doing that every Thursdays. Come and join me 5 p.m. Unless we have something different happening, that's when I will announce and we'll do live streams in a different time, right? Yes, warrior. You have to be. Yes, I took like a 6 weeks break, I think, from social media, and it was really, really good. I got to rest, I got to just, recalibrate and really allow myself to anchor to the new energies, which is what I want to talk about today. We're talking new year, we're talking new timelines and the new earth. So yeah, let's jump to that. First of all, happy new year once again. How are you feeling? This is day 7. It's the first week. We are officially 1 week into the year 2021, and this is like, just another continuation of like such a hard year for most of us. So I don't know how you're feeling, so let me actually know, how are you feeling after being in this year for 1 week? Let me know the emotions that are coming up for you. First of all, yeah, so we're just doing a bit of a check-in of how we're feeling since the year started. Currently for me, I'm feeling inspired, so I've been doing some inspirational work altogether, and this was not my energy last year, like 2-3 weeks back. Last year, 3 weeks back, I was super exhausted, like I just could not do anything. But since the new energy has come in, since December 21st, I don't know if you know this, but we are actually in a different timeline and in a different earth since we ushered in and anchored in the age of Aquarius, right? And there has been a split, right? And this split, for most people, they may think of it like physically, but it's a consciousness split where now there is a very accessible earth timeline that's different from the old earth that we used to be part of. And the old earth was filled up with a lot of density, a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, and that was because there were forces, anti-God forces, that were in control of our planet, right? And this is like just like the 1% of the world, of our planet, but it really controlled pretty much every aspect of our reality. The 5 main ones, right? Our education system, our health system, our entertainment system, our infrastructures, and our financial economic system, right? They are literal beings who are in control of this, and this is why majority of the world does not get to experience abundance, does not get to experience, health and well-being and love and that was part of the old earth. And that ended with the last age we were in, and now we're in the new age of Aquarius. So we are at the very beginning of this new age, which means that you, the one who's watching me right now or watching as the replay, you are literally living through a historic moment. Like, guys, we are literally in a moment that one day we will be the ancestors that people will study, because we ushered in a new age and we are creating a new timeline. What that means is that we're creating a new opportunity for the human race to finally be in alignment with natural laws. And the natural laws are very simple. That natural law is that you are meant to have abundance, you are meant to experience love, unconditional love, you are meant to feel very connected to God, the Godhead, you are meant to to explore your creativity, to express yourself, to be in your truth. You are meant to actually not harbor in illnesses in your body, in your mind, in your spirit, in your emotion. That is not organic, right? And right now we are entering, we have entered, we are here. We've entered that new timeline of, these things I speak of. I mean, they sound so woohoo when you hear about them, but they're real, you guys. And this is available for all of us, right? It is available for all of us. So let me know in the comment, because I feel like I'm talking alone. I don't like to talk alone. Let me know in the comment. Just take a moment and think about this year, and think about like the year that just passed and the lessons you learned from the year that passed. And you might have already done this actually, so it might not be as active, but if you haven't, thinking about that year and the revelations you received about yourself, about your life, what is the intention now that you have for the new year, the new timeline, the new earth, right? What is the intention? And we're gonna make this simple. A lot of us, we can jump to, my intention is to buy a car or get married. That's not what I'm looking for. I want to encourage you to think about intentions from psychological, spiritual, energetic perspective. As in, what do you desire to experience? What would you want the theme of this year to be? And what are you committing to? And we will use one word to describe this intention, right? One word to describe this intention, your intention for the year, right? I'll give you guys an example with me from the last couple of years. It's an exercise I've really used, and it's been really powerful and profound for me. Like in last year in 2020, my intention was devotion. I just really committed to be devoted to myself, to my spiritual path, devoted to God, you know, to my work as a spiritual healer, as a multidimensional healer. That's what I wanted, the energy of devotion. And that also looked like, this is what I am asking of the world to be devoted to me as well. And that energy created amazing, but also really painful experiences for me in 2020, because I was not willing to settle for anything less than devotion. Yeah. Okay, Sibongile, your word is flow for 2021. I love that. Let me know, expanding a little bit, why you're choosing the word flow. What does that look like also for you? You know, my word is surrender, right? My word for 2021 is surrender. I mean, I was devoted last year, and that created really powerful, profound experiences. Through my devotion, I was able to actually deepen my mission, and I was able to deepen my skills. I learned so much as a healer, that right now the things I'm able to do are nowhere near what I used to do in 2018 and 17 and 19 when I was starting my healing work. Now in 2021, through the energy of devotion, I have been able to expand so exponentially. And this is actually the energy of the new age of Aquarius. There is full-on expansion. The moment you commit to something, you will instantly begin to experience it. You will instantly begin to manifest it, because that's also one of our natural and organic ways. We are organically meant to manifest. You are not even supposed to really spend days doing a lot of rituals, you know, trying to, you know, to manifest, to hack reality. We are not meant to hack reality. Naturally, we are manifestors. We are called creators. The power is through your intentions. It's making those intentions and being very clear what that intention means, because that intention is sent out to the universe throughout all dimensions of reality, and to all the different, what I call them, emissaries of God. Emissaries of God are beings, different beings that work for God, ancestors, you know, guardians, angelic beings, you know, different star nations that exist. These emissaries are here to support us in our co-creation and our manifestation. And all that's required from you is that deep clarity, right? That deep clarity And once that clarity is also in alignment with divine will is what the divine is needing from you at this particular point in time. This is why sometimes it feels like your manifestations didn't work. It was because it was not in alignment with divine will. And divine will is not something most of us know how to access. But as you do your work, you begin to access divine will. And this is why I would like to invite you to use this question throughout this year. Every morning, this is what I do. I ask God, what would you have me do today? God, what would you have me do today? God, what would you have me, how would you have me serve your will, serve, you know, your love, your energy, right? That's like the question I ask nowadays. I have moved away from my ego and my ideas of what I think it's supposed to look like to now anchor into divine will, so that I'm not fighting God, you know? I'm not fighting the universe, trying to force it like, hey, give me the man. I said I want the man. Nah. Nowadays is, God, what would you have me do today? What is the mission today? What is the mission for this year? Right? Okay, so let me see what you guys are saying. So everyone who's joining, we're writing one word to describe our intention for the year. Oh, so for you, last year was healing, Sibongile. I love that. Mine is surrender, and that is because I'm deeply surrendering even more to divine will, and surrendering even more to my mission, which I have fought for such a long time. I've been fighting my spiritual mission and my spiritual journey. So this year I was like, God, I'm surrendering to you. I know you're the one who's in control. There was a time where I used to believe I'm in control, and now after being in this journey, I realize I'm not. You are God. So that's why I start every morning with, God, what would you have me do? Where would you have me go? How would you have me serve? You know, because I have to surrender to divine will. And yeah, it doesn't mean that the answers are always exciting and that I always want to go do them. Sometimes I fight them, but eventually I follow. I'm learning. That's why it's a theme. I know I'm going to have to learn to be more in surrender than in trying to control. Yeah. Okay. Yes, understanding is your word, Lebogang. Let me know what you mean by understanding. Is it like the seeking of deeper understanding? Because also that's actually profound, you know, because I think a lot of us, we're sometimes just interested in just accumulating knowledge but not really understanding it. And through understanding, that's when we receive wisdom. That's where wisdom comes from. Yeah. Okay. So Refueler, your word is contentment. Really also very powerful. So being happy and peaceful and satisfied with everything. Yes. It has a little bit of contentment, true contentment, if we are not trying to force it, if we are not trying to make ourselves happy, force ourselves to be peaceful. It has an energy of acceptance of where you are at. Like, okay, God, this is where I'm at. This is the situation. I am content. I'm okay with where I am. I'm okay with this moment of now. Very profound. I know that your higher self and the Godhead is going to really expand you through that theme. Yeah, all the best, my love. Okay, so Sibongile. Well, because you forced me to do one, but to expand for me, I'm looking to step more into myself, to step into a state of abundance, ease, and to cement the belief that there is enough space for all of me. Ooh, yes, I love that. There is enough space for all of me. I mean, everyone, take a minute. Think about that. Like, there is enough space for all of you, all of yourselves, the different version of yourself. You don't get to deny, suppress any part of you anymore. Because if you do, actually, that's when you begin to create chaos in your life. That's why things are difficult, because you're like, no, I have to hide this little part of me. Oh no, I will bring this part of me another time. Oh, this is how I'm supposed to be. And then no ease. And actually the idea of abundance comes from that. It's truly knowing that there is enough and truly experiencing enoughness through your own self, through your own body. And once you can experience that enoughness, that abundance, through being that every day, abundance outside will begin to gravitate towards you. I have found in my journey, especially, let me say, in my work, because you guys know that a lot of my journey is around my spiritual work as a multidimensional healer and an ascension guide. Each time I have denied my genius, the way that I am, the way that I think, that is when I had struggled with actually, receiving clients, and so receiving like the physical abundance. Each time, however, I own who I am and I stick to how joy is, all of me, the more at ease and the more abundance just naturally come. I've gotten people say, "Oh, I hire you because of the way you are, Joy. Like you're like a girl I know, right? Because this is who I am. You can't deny yourself anymore." I love it, love. Yes. Right. So, what is the word for you? Your intention for the year, for you, for the understanding the puzzle called me or you. Okay, how the dots connect to make my life what it is now, the gift I come with, how to be of service to humanity. I think that literally, I've said this for many years, the most mysterious thing in the universe is you. You can go all throughout and explore all different types of lands, read all kinds of books, follow all kinds of people and teachers, find someone interesting and exciting, but nothing is more exciting than you. That there is no greater treasure than you. There is no greater adventure than the adventure of pursuing self-knowledge, self-understanding, truly, and self-awareness. Something just happens once you begin to truly understand yourself. Once you understand that you're not actually just the titles that you have, the work that you do, the people you hang out with. You're so much more than that. And committing to explore this great mystery, because this great mystery is like the exploration of the fractal of God. That is who you are. You are a fractal of God, an essence of God. If you can master, understand this, you will be closer to understanding our crazy world and understanding essentially God, the source creator, right? Yeah, so I think this is such a profound commitment, warrior intention, intending to truly understand the self. So everyone who's joining, what is the one word for you, the intention for this year? All right, everyone is sharing that. Yes. So what do I mean by the Godhead? What do I mean by the Godhead? This is like such a big conversation, but I'm going to be doing a lot of teachings on God this year, actually, because that's part of my mission codes. I am very much here for the work of God. So I do a lot of God work. And so the Godhead is essentially the highest hierarchy of all creation. And the highest hierarchy of all creation, most of us, we actually have a limited idea of what that is. For most of us, when we think of God, we think of just God from the Bible, who is a man, like some white man in the cloud. That's not the true God, So the Godhead is at the core, highest level. And this Godhead is the embodiment, like truly when it's together, it holds in the Holy Mother and the Holy Father, and of course the Holy Son and Daughter, making it the Holy Trinity. This Holy Trinity is what we call the Godhead. It is the combination of all that is God, but at its highest microcosm level. I don't know if that makes sense, but a little bit of that. And so Yeah, it's the embodiment of Holy Mother, Holy Father, and the Holy Son and Daughter, which is inclusive of you and everyone, you know, the Holy Son and Holy Daughter, by the way. And that makes the Holy Trinity. These are the logos that exist, you know, us as fractals of God, and our Mother God and our Father God. Yeah. So the Godhead is kind of like that whole entire body. Yeah, okay. So I am working with the Godhead. I work with that energy now. It's like a huge expansion that happened for me last year. Yeah, okay. So for you, your word is a gratitude. I love that. Gratitude and being grateful every morning and every evening, just to keep clean energy and accepting that I am enough and whole as I am. I love this so much, being grateful. You know, gratitude is actually the vehicle to manifestation. Gratitude is, it's actually not that easy to do. I think we are doing it, but gratitude, it comes from this selfless understanding and very deep understanding that where you are today, who you are today, like you're saying, is enough and it is whole, and how lucky we are to be alive right now, to be experiencing life with all of its energies of darkness and its energies of light, and being grateful for the strength that you are, the strength that you have, that you received from your ancestors, the strength that you are receiving from you know, your own higher self, your own life force, your chi, you know, and gratitude towards all of your beloveds in that many different forms, right? The different beloveds that you have, those that you love and those that you meet and connect with, that energy is really, really profound, and it's very powerful right now. It's important right now to actually be using this energy of gratitude, because are we not being challenged? Just this last couple of years, the energies have been so difficult. It can be difficult to feel grateful when, you know, our movements are restricted, when we are receiving a lot of revelations about what's actually really happening. Ooh, what is that? Okay. Oh, okay. Yes, just got a message from Podbean. So you guys, this is what I'm saying. What is that? Some kind of work I'm doing is I am literally blocking out all my money leaks this year. So I am one of those person who recently discovered that I am paying for things I should not be paying for, and the amount of money is accumulating to be a substantial amount of money. So I am out. I've been canceling out subscriptions that I randomly have been paying for years, and sometimes the subscription is like $10. You know, you can be like, oh, it's just $10, but like when it accumulates, it becomes a big thing. So this money leak, it's an exercise that I learned from my money coach, where you essentially, I'm just giving you guys to go do this in the new year. Go look at your bank account, look at how you spend your money, and look at what is being taken out every month, particularly some payments you are paying that you're not aware you're paying, and go understand what the payments are for. Because most of us, we think we don't have money, but it's because I was paying for Google for an old email that I have not used for years. I did not know that every month. This Podbean thing also, I'm paying for it, but I remember, I think I cancelled it, but I am now paying for it. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, coming back to you now. Okay. Went into a bit of a spiral, but yeah. Okay, so TD, hello, my loves. I missed you too. To manifest in every way, to truly claim the God-given blessings, and importantly, be true to self. I love that. Manifestation. I'm going to be teaching, and I think I did a 5-day challenge on manifesting with the divine, and I'm going to teach a lot about the difference between false light manifestation and true manifestation. What this means is I invite all of you to move away from the idea that all you need to do is listen to, YouTube videos that are giving you affirmations, do some manifestation meditations, and just write all that you want and do moon rituals, and then you will manifest. I want you guys to understand that is literally not in alignment with the divine will. When we're in alignment with the divine will, this is an organic manifestation that typically happens the more you remove every anti-love, anti-light, anti-God energy you carry, because all of us, we carry it. We were taught this is part of our conditioning and our programming, part of like what we were taught in school, part of what we are learning, what we learned in the different bodies of spirituality, whether that's religion or that's the new age. And it's important for us to look into that to see if we are trying to manifest for the purpose of the ego, or we're manifesting for the glory of God, or that for most people that might sound very religious, but it's not, or for the service to others, right? So when you are in service to others, when you are actually utilizing your God-given gifts and you're utilizing just the natural orders and natural laws, and you're not trying to hack, like I just want to say, like for example, if you're doing like a moon ritual and you're trying to hack the energy of the moon to manifest, that's not in alignment. If you're just doing it for the sake of I want to manifest, we need to move from being in service to the ego, because the ego is finite. It's a mortal energy. It dies. It has desires today, tomorrow it doesn't have. This is why we have to do the deep work of reconnecting with our higher self, with our source, our God self, our soul, right? Our spirit, so that we begin to manifest from that level. So this is why I'm so excited about this, like being true to the self, and know that the self, for most of us, we think the self is the one that's always thinking. That's usually a culmination of your traumas and the programming and the conditions you received that has made you the you constantly encounter. But the true you, the soul you, that is a brilliant infinite spark of God, and it is so profound when you reconnect with this aspect of yourself, when you reconnect with and that's where I want to invite you to expand that. Like, I know there's this crazy energy of you can manifest. Yeah, true, you can. You are actually always manifesting. All of you manifested me today, right? That's how you're encountering me. But it was organic. You didn't have to force anything. It just happened naturally. And so we need to move into that natural manifestation, which typically happens the more you are in service to others and the more you are connected to your true self. Does that make sense? Yeah. So yes, I'm gonna be teaching with the true, like I'm gonna teach the true manifestation, what that looks like. But just know this, like, how do you check if you are manifesting from a false light perspective? False light meaning that it looks like it's light, but it's not really light. Like, we can think, oh, desiring to manifest a partner, a beloved, is okay, right? But if you constantly are like praying and doing affirmation for this person to come into your life, and some people go all out even to do rituals and spells to try to manifest their beloved. That's not organic. That is false light. You might say, no, but I'm just doing it to make myself happy. But it's like, what about this person you're trying to manifest? What about that soul's free will? You're literally tampering with someone else's free will, right? So that's kind of like the first you can get about what will false light manifestation look like. When you are literally trying to force it, it's very forceful, it's very siphony. It's like you're draining some kind of energy somewhere, right? But a natural manifestation is that you have that desire. Like, we're naturally manifesting right now through making the intention. When you say, I intend for flow to happen, and you're not attaching so much to how that flow should happen, but the universe hears this and it will create that flow. But you have to understand that flow will be created through asking you to face every single part of you that is refusing to be in flow. Right? So I know myself. I am going to face every part of me that refuses to surrender. So whatever you have written in here also, you must know that it won't come as like this beautiful, easy thing, I want to manifest, oh, here is all the money in the world. Here is all the love you need. That is not the current earth we are in. However, the new earth we are in, it's actually not supposed to be difficult. You're not meant to be doing all these hundreds activities to receive something that is naturally for a child of God, which is what you are, right? Let me drink some water. Yeah, I got really excited. I am okay though. I can get excited. Actually, though, I'll tell you something, Sebongile. I have this slight anxiety that my phone will die, because it did that last time I did a live stream. So I think somewhere in between, I'm like, I need to finish this very quickly before it dies. But I am coming down. Let me come back to the south and center. Okay. So perhaps we can all do that, actually coming to the center of ourselves right now, as we're thinking more about like the intention for the new year and the new timeline. So this year, 2021, is, in the numerology tradition, is the year of 5. And the number 5 is the year of freedom, of liberation. It's the freedom seeker. And so we are going to be having a year filled up with opportunities to be truly free. The freedom and liberation of the human soul, so that it can reconnect with its eternal and infinite essence. And the year of freedom, if we remember how a lot of freedoms are manifested in the world. If, for example, you're a Black person, you know what our ancestors had to do to truly be free from the different wars and experiences that they went through. We are also in the same kind of journey right now, where we are actually liberating ourselves, but more than anything, we're liberating the soul. And we are all in this journey, and this year of 2021 is going to give us the opportunity to truly do this, as we are ushering in a new age, because we can't continue anymore with the soul fragments and fractures that we have received and that we have went through. Our soul pain that we went through, that our ancestors went through, cannot go into the new earth or the new timeline. So we have to look at these pains. We are all being asked to look at the pains within ourselves and within our ancestry, so that we can finally be free and finally create from that center, that anchoring. The year of 2021 is going to be filled with a lot of changes, because freedom will require that we change a lot of things, particularly those 5 systems I spoke about: our financial system, our entertainment system, our education system, our health system, and infrastructural systems. They are all going to collapse. This collapse is going to happen for the next 5, 10, 15 years. And we will actively see this collapse happening. And in the year 2021, we're gonna see real changes and real movements, as we've been seeing in 2021, where we're reconsidering what life is, how we're meant to exist as humanity. So now with 2021, we are to implement. We had time to think in 2020 about what we desire. Now it's to actually take the action and to begin to rebuild a new timeline for yourself, for your ancestral bloodline, for our people, as Black people, as the human race, right? And this requires that we change what is not working anymore. And the only way to do this is to begin with the self. We can't go out and try to save the world. We have to do first this inner self work. There is no deeper and more important work than the inner self work right now, more than ever, because as you shift you are shifting the collective, and it's like a ripple effect, right? So allow yourself to truly understand. I know so many of us, we really thought our lives are just our lives, but our lives are interconnected with each other and with the human race, and one action taken by one will ripple out to affect the many, and you are that. You are the one who's affecting the many. So how would you like to contribute? Right? That's kind of like the energy of this intention work we're doing. That's the new earth we're building. We're not just gonna walk into the new earth or find it waiting for us. It is there as an architecture, as a template. Of course, energetically it's available. God has made it available for us. There has been divine intervention for us to literally just, as we choose, we do not want this anymore, then that just drops out of the human experience, right? So what is it that we don't want? Like, we can only answer from a human, like an individual perspective. What is it that you don't want anymore, right? What do you want to remove, let go of, right? So there is a lot of energy. This energy is very active in January. It's gonna continue. This energy of change, rapid changes, constantly feeling like you are choosing, and this is because the age of Aquarius is here, and you are to drop the old age, right? And so you have to choose, constantly choose. What are you constantly choosing? This process is I actually felt it being anchored last night in the dream state. These two worlds, the old one and the new one, and we're in the middle, and some of us are already in the new age, some are still in the old earth, but most are in the middle, and we're choosing, and you're going to be asked to choose. And this will feel painful to you because we are very used to the old ways, but the old ways are not working for us anymore. So this is the energy of 2021. Is the year of liberation and freedom. It's the year of change, rapid change. I will do probably in the tribe of warrior. I'm going to give you guys a general energy field update, and I'm going to help you guys understand the energy for you personally, right? So I will do this next week in the tribe of warriors. It's my Facebook group. If you are not part of that group, please join in. I'll probably do this next week Tuesday, and all I need is for you to just bring in just your date of birth, and we're gonna look into what personal year is happening for you with the year 2020. It's very helpful to actually know these energies so that you are not fighting, and so that you can also align yourself with your own personal energy with your personal intentions, right? So for example, for me, I'm in the personal energy year of year 1, which is the energy of independence, the year of leadership, the year of innovation. And I'm at the very beginning of building something new that's going to happen in the next 9 years of my life. And so some of you guys are in the same year as I am, but I'm going to share for all the nine cycles. All of us, we're somewhere between 1 and 9. So I'm going to be looking into this and going deep and doing that transmission, but I don't want to do it in the public space. So I'm going to do it in the Facebook group. So please go join it on next week Tuesday, and we're gonna just do that reading so that you can understand the energies that are happening for you in your life. Right? Does that sound good? Yes. Okay, so that's it, my loves. That is all I wanted to share today. Just know that you matter right now. I know that if you're here, you're on a spiritual mission, and I'm going to be supporting you guys even more with understanding your spiritual mission and stepping into it, because now more than ever we need all us, the spiritual warriors, ground crew. We need to be on deck doing what we're here to do, what your soul is here to do. There is no longer time for fear. That is the thing we're dropping off. Fear is the energy of 2020 and the age that just passed. The age of Aquarius is the age of courage, of bravery. So yeah, so I'm gonna be sharing a little bit more on that. I'm currently right now updating my website and my offerings, but beginning of Monday I will have my schedule open for bookings for one-on-one, like once-off sessions. I'm finally bringing them up, so all of January I will have opportunity to do one-on-one work, and you can still go check out the website, but I'm still updating some stuff. But for the once-off sessions, I already updated my calendar if you wanna check that out. And I will also share with you guys next week the offering that I have, which is so good and so exciting for those who want to do deep inner work. Yeah, the energy that I have, because I'm on that leadership energy, is that I am fully 100% only committed to those who are ready to go deep into this healing path. Because I hope by now you realize that if you don't do the healing, everything else is so difficult, you know. So you might as well just do the healing to make it less difficult for you. Yes. Okay. So thank you, beloveds. I will see you next week Tuesday. Let's go do. I will do the energy reading then, and then Thursday, transmission Thursday. I just had the thought to do it because I know how powerful it has been for me since I've been studying my personal years and really getting a lot of understanding of what each year means. So come and join, okay? Thank you, beloved. Let me know what spoke to you today. Like Sibongile has already shared, what spoke to her is, as you shift you're shifting the collective, and it's like a ripple effect. So how would you like to contribute? Yes, that is how we're gonna end the day. Thank you, beloved. Mwah.